right, man. I think the real question that we have to ask ourselves is how many songs does Dave and James Blake have together? Because, like, this is crazy. I'm over here looking at this track list. 1, 2, and if I remember correctly, James Blake just announced that him and Dave have another track coming out on James Blake's album, which makes sense because, I mean, shoot, he got James Blake twice on here, so it's only right that Dave is featured on James Blake album as well. But that's crazy, man. Like, that is crazy. And I heard that song is actually fire too, so I gotta tap into that. I know Fredo just dropped the song too, so the UK going crazy right now, so I gotta see what's going down. But first things first though, I'm mad at myself for missing the Dave album, man. You never, ever, ever is supposed, you're never supposed to miss a Dave album. I don't care what's going on. Never miss a Dave album. And that's exactly what I did, so I gotta catch up. The Boy Who Played the Harp. Listen, so we got 10 tracks. We already heard 2 of them though. We heard Rain Dance and we heard Chapter 16. Amazing ass tracks, by the way. So we got 8 songs to get through. Let's get ready and tap in, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoying y'all Tuesday. What's good, international gang? It's your boy Zanny. Bring you another reaction. We got Dave, the Boy Who Played the Harp. Like I said, we got 8 probably lyrically crazy songs to get through, and that's exactly what we're about to do. So let's get ready and tap in. Track 1, History, with none other than James Blake. Let's go. See what he's talking about.
This is God's plan, he said it to me. An angel either side of my bed in a dream, singing, you don't know where you're yet to achieve, and you're destined for some shit you would never believe.
Yes.
Now the garden same size as Adam and Eve's. I got trees, a forest you better believe. For the bass and the treble, I treble the fee. I can't wish my ex the best, you would end up with me. How can I sleep with
I can't wish my ex the best, you were never me. Then the Adam and Eve line before that. That's why I say you can never miss a Dave track, man. Stamp that. You can never, ever miss a Dave track, whatever this man drops. Well, album. Whenever this man drops.
Neves, I got trees, a forest you better believe. For the bass and the treble, I treble the fee. I can't wish my ex the best, you would end up with me. How can I sleep when there's money to get with the team? You disrespect the 16, your head on the beam. For the lust of the money, the head of the queen. I done shit I didn't think I could ever redeem. I'm from South where they struggle with saying your name, but it's easy when pronouncing you dead on the scene. So when you see me on these stages stepping in clean.
I'm from the South where they can't even pronounce your name, but they know when you dead though. Damn. Nah, bro. Dave is talking on this. And did I expect anything less? No. No.
The money, the head of the queen. I done shit I didn't think I could ever redeem.
Yes.
I'm from South where they struggle with saying
your name,
but it's easy when pronouncing you dead on the scene. So when you see me on these stages stepping in clean, I hope
you know it's history.
Dave talking on this, boy.
In the making. Shall we make it?
yeah. And when they talk on my name in this country, they gon' tell you that I'm already a legend. Strut them that I'm reppin', clean stepping. Bro, you need to forget it. Fuck eco-friendly, my car eco-aggressive. And my ego aggressive, you better leave me a message. Yeah, you done it for a year, but that ain't impressive. I give a fuck about success if it ain't successive, that ain't. City's gonna listen on repeat. Gone a couple summers so they miss me on a beat.
Yeah.
It don't matter if she pretty and petite. If she ain't beat, she can't even kiss me on the cheek. Mama said never build a house on sand, but I don't think I listen, cause the villas by the beach. And I did it off the beats, I just whip it and I screech. Anytime you see my niggas in the streets,
You know it's history.
Bro, this nigga Dave is talking, bro. He's talking. My mama said never build a house on the sand, but my house is over there by the beach. Come on, talk your shit. And I bet you she ain't complaining now. I bet you moms ain't complaining now. Especially people like, Mom, this is your house. This is your beach house. I bet you she ain't complaining now. No, that's tough, man. That's tough. That's real.
By the villas by the beach, and I did it off a beats. I just whip it and I screech. Anytime you see my niggas in the streets,
You know it's history.
Did it off of beats. Come on. That versatility right there. He said, look, rapping, producing, I can do it all.
Did I get addicted to life? Well, it's all that I wanted. And it was fun for a while. But history smiles on us. Now we're on to something, on to something higher. Now hold my hand close. I'm inspired. And I'm holding on to a version of our lives where you're still mine.
Now it's history in the making. Shall we make it?
My mum told me what my name really means and the powers just kicked in. Got me thinking back to days when I was a victim to this tin. Thinking I was keeping it balanced, I was even embarrassed. Selling CDs in Paris, but this music gave me everything I need in a marriage. I can't speak sideways on grime, jungle or garage, when I know that it's the reason we managed to make dope. Be a hero, I ain't looking to hurt anyone. I got a clean one and I got a dirty one. I never see a man late to his own funeral, but I don't see a man show up early to one. I prefer the one that's slim, but I don't mind me the curvy.
I never seen a man show up late to his funeral, but he show up early to one. Oh my gosh, bro, hold up. Then he brought up the house and garage, which is like another form of like UK music, the grime scene. Everybody know about the grime. Hold up, bro. He said, Dave, dog, he's just different. He's just different.
A clean one and I got a dirty one. I never see a man late to his own
funeral.
I don't see a man show up
early to one,
one slim, but I don't mind me the curvier one. Yeah. And I'm coming from the south of the river where the sky is black. If not for the history that we made, they wouldn't like rap. Niggas trying to water down our thing, it's time to fight back. For 70 hours I've been stepping with powers, and it's definitely ours. It's time. You mentioned my name, but I know that you're playing with pepper. You borrowed a mill and I told it to pay you and never knew it was different from the moment we came in. And you can quote me cause I said it verbatim. The woman with me like a Renaissance painting. I'm Michelangelo's David. And anytime you mention me in a statement, you better know that it's
history.
He said I'm Michelangelo and the woman that's with me is a Renaissance painting. Let that sink in for a minute. Let that sink in for a minute. The woman with me is a Renaissance painting and I'm Michelangelo David. What y'all know about that, man? History. That's why it's called history, ladies and gentlemen. Historic. I painted that. I painted her canvas. And let that sink in. But nah, bro. Come on, Dave. That's how we started off on track 1. Golly. I'm scared to see what track 2 is. 175 months?
I told it to pay you and never knew it was different from the moment we came in. And you can quote me cause I said it verbatim. The woman with me like a Renaissance painting. I'm Michelangelo's David. And anytime you mention me in a statement, you better know that it's
History.
Tough. Way to end that way with history. Talking about the Renaissance painting. That's tough, bro. 175 months.
Father, God forgive me. It's been a couple years or maybe more that I ain't prayed. Even longer, I ain't been to church, God, I'm ashamed. Embarrassed in my ways, but still I'm asking for your grace. Feel like I've been led astray by the drinking and the spirits that like take me when I write. And the ladies in the night. Most people, they got demons, I got angels that I fight. Trying to save me from my plight. I pray I make it to the light. South London where we lie. Abdullah died at 16 and I still feel that same rage. Cause we all getting older and he's still the same age.
Yes.
It's his 27th birthday and this pig he's 14. Back when we would all dream. And Stephanie, she lived at 14, and he lived at number 17, and I was number 12. When I used to think that if I skip church, I go to hell. So when they ask about grief and how it feels, I know it well. I missed this 10th anniversary in 2024. I know the value of this picture, we ain't getting any more. Then I go and I get angry, God, like why'd you take him for? He was just a baby, all these emotions that I'm feeling, it's the strength I pray for. God, for anyone that's with us that can vouch, I pray for. Pray that I feel less lonely in this house I prayed for. I pray that.
No, that's real, Dave. That's real. That's real. Listen, I haven't been to church, man, and I don't know how long, y'all. Last time I've been in the church was honestly for a funeral, and that's crazy to say. That's crazy as hell to say. But yeah, but the last time like I actually been in church, man, I think I was in middle school. So that was like, what, 2013, 2012? Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. So I know exactly what he's going through, man. And especially that line when he said that, like, if I thought that I didn't go to church, I thought like I'll end up in hell. I used to think that way too. I'd be like, damn, I skipped church this week. What the hell? But I ain't gonna lie, man. Dave is talking on this, and now he feel like he going through it because he skipped church, and then one of his good friends, like one of his childhood friends, passed away too, and he's thinking like, man, it's because I didn't do this. See. And they say everything happens for a reason too, man. But it's not your fault, Dave. It's not your fault, bro. But damn.
Anniversary in 2024. I know the value of this picture, we ain't getting any more. Then I go and I get angry, God, like why'd you take him for? Right. He was just a baby, all these emotions that I'm feeling, it's the strength I pray for. God, for anyone that's with us that can vouch, I pray for. Pray that I feel less lonely in this house I prayed for. I pray that.
Oh, B-switch. Hold up.
With this cross that you bear on me, can you look after my mum? She probably used her last prayer on me. Can't let the devil in. There's repentance in the Bible. God remind my exodus. Feel like we was meant for this.
Yeah.
Move mountains and boulders. We at the majors where our parents getting older. May they never need a shoulder. I done shit I can't condone. Wrote sermons on my own. I'm in church, more worried about the service on my phone. And on judgment day, are you gonna riot in my sins? Come my nigga, he got cancer and I'm lying to his kids.
Hold on. I'm in church and we got service, but I'm more worried about the service on my phone. No, that's real right there. That's real right there. That is real right there. Especially like as kids, I feel like we all had that moment, man, like where we would go to church, but we secretly thinking about what we gonna do right after church. The whole time we barely even paying attention to the pastor, bro. And he's saying he's still doing that, like even now. Like he worried about what's going on in his phone, like what context, who texting him, business meetings, whatever. He ain't even worried about what's going on, the sermons that the pastor preaching. Like that's real, bro. That's real. That's crazy. I'm more worried about the service on my phone than the service that I'm in. That's crazy.
On my own, I'm in church, more worried about the service on my phone. And on judgment day, are you gonna riot in my sins? Come my nigga, he got cancer and I'm lying to his kids. God, I'm trying, but it hits me in my heart. I done lost so many niggas that's been with me from the start.
Right.
Then I prayed for quick change and I ain't even tried fast. All I ever did was ask, shattered glass, crucifixes on my chest. Prayed to purchase a protect for my church, it cut a check. How am I trying to pray for Congo with these diamonds on my neck? As a father and as a son, pray that I can show him how to love a woman through his mum, because I never got the chance. And I just want the best for my 3 little nieces that I carry on my chest. I'm praying for my managers and praying for their wives, cause God knows that they're the ones that sacrifice their lives. I would've said their names, but God, you know who I mean. I'm praying for my brothers, God protect us on the streets. I had to steak at Carbone and didn't pray before I eat. It's like I call you when I need you and I don't. We don't speak ground rules. For my niggas found schools back at Lambeth Town Hall, I helped him pray, but didn't know that it was on my downfall. So when I'm ice cold, with no blood inside my veins, numbers on my days, well I say I love this life of rain. I'm just praying that my purpose can justify my pain. I'm just praying that my purpose can justify my pain.
Right.
My mum used to creep in my room and put oil on the cross on my head, anoint me, and probably read a verse like Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, and maybe Matthew 4. The word is my weapon tonight. If I can't pray for peace, then I just pray we win the war. It's been 26 years, I don't know what I'm fighting for. Well, maybe it's a place to feel your everlasting light. In a world where kids that die get a second chance at life. Christ, I don't know what to say to you. I pray to you, forgive me for the days I had a reason to. And I ain't had faith in you. You did it for the sake of me. And how I've forsaken you, I prayed for new shoes and I used them to walk away from you.
Bro, I can't even put this into words right now. For the sake of you, but I have forsaken you. Oh my God, bro. My mom used to come in my room in the middle of the night with a with like a cross, putting it to my head. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. So look, his mom was super religious, man, making sure that like she was making sure she was praying for him any and every chance that she got. That's real.
To feel your everlasting light in a world where kids that die get a second chance at life. Christ, I don't know what to say to you. I pray to you, forgive me for the days I had a reason to, and I ain't had faith in you. You did it for the sake of me, and how I forsaken you. I prayed for new shoes and I used them to walk away from you. You made it out of drugs, swapped the pen for the needles, and I just found a different way to poison my people. You could say it's testimony that I'm telling them a story, but how we selling them, the devil still giving God the glory. Can I pray?
This one of them ones, y'all. It's one of them ones.
Can I go on top of the drums? On top of those? Yeah.
And you know what? As we getting deeper into this album, I'm thinking about that first track when Dave was talking about like how he made his millions producing these beats. I bet y'all, bro, he probably produced his whole entire album. I would not doubt it. Because again, that shows Dave's versatility, man. It don't matter if it's rapping, it doesn't matter if it's producing. He got his hands in everything. Every little thing. And he's self-taught. Like, come on, man. I know for a fact he produced his whole album, just showing his versatility yet again. So whenever he's not rapping, he's locked in producing. Easy. The production is hard too, man. Production is crazy. Wow.
Weapons, no weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's that for me? And I said,
go check my CV, hunting on her LV Speedy. She got a BBL. If I put that chick on a BMX now, she really. I got it on me if you see me. Amanda, me getting too touchy feely. Yeah, speaking freely, I left it behind. My people need me, and
life never showed me the T's and C's.
Never showed me the decency.
Had no one like Alicia Keys. I've been locked in with no sleep.
Mum said back by the evening, please. We don't need them streets, they're the reason. South London, it's RIPs and freezing G's, and I can for my Jesus peace. There's
weapons, no weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's that for me? And I said weapons, no weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's that for me? And I said,
I'm praying for more life, more money, more success, more stacks for them, yeah, more platinum plaques for them. This didn't happen by accident. Any tongue that rise against me gonna fall, and that's why a man can't chat to them. Wait, I'm talking about minimum spend, rude boy, I'm trying to find out the maximum. Jot that down, been there so I can't pop that down. What you know about mum ain't got cash, so you gotta go shopping in lost and found. Slow down, rude boy, you don't know me. Cut through Southwest on a low key. Cordons on my estate, we doing carpool karaoke. I'm in the middle of the party, but I don't dance. In France, I got a sexy one tryna flirt and distract me from the righteous path. Still want one of them Clermont twins. The allegations are dark, but at least I know she gon' do me and my dog.
Not the Claremont twins, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. The Claremont twins is crazy. If y'all ever seen them, bro, they are crazy as hell. Dave said, look, man, I didn't have so many temptations all around me, but I stayed true. I stayed true to who I am, who I was, who I am. And like he said, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. It's simple. He said, look, bro, I'm just focused. If it ain't about the music, if it's not about elevating, I don't give a damn what it is. I'm not participating in it. That's real. But he said, but look, but I know she's still gonna do me and my dog though. So hey, at the end of the day, listen, sharing is caring. Nah, bro, Dave is hilarious. But he real though, he real. He don't fold the temptation, so that's real, man.
In France, I got a sexy one trying to flirt and distract me from the righteous path.
Right.
Still want one of them Clermont twins. The allegations are dark. But at least I know she gon' do me and my dog. God forgive me, I don't mean that. Let me face my Bible and sing my psalms. Can't let nobody read my palms.
Yes.
Ain't on none of them pagan beliefs. I just wanna say that I built something I could give to my kids that I gave to my niece. So her name's on the lease, and my mum sees words of the prayers that we keep, and they sound like
weapons. No weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's left for me?
what's left this side of the zones and the guys we step
And I said weapons. No weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's left for me? I was bugging up bitch on the east side, selling like K on the west side, just trying to graduate. I was backing up bitch on the east side, selling like K on the west side, just trying to graduate. I was backing up bitch with the weapons.
I love this album already. I love this album
That's been
already.
fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's left for me?
See, man, here's the thing about Dave, bro. Dave takes a long, and I mean a long time, to drop albums. He does. But you can just tell he does not half-ass his albums. He don't. You can tell like he puts his heart and soul. He makes sure every single beat, every single lyric hits and resonates with his audience every single time. So artists that take a long time, man, you can tell like they respect their craft 100%. They really do respect the craft. They respect the art, and they gonna give you the best that they can give you. Exhibit A, Dave. Exhibit B, when we hear J. Cole in February. That, I'm telling you, artists that take their time, man, with music and with albums specifically, you just know you're gonna get something great. And I don't think that there's ever been a single album that Dave has made that people have been like, man, this shit trash. Really. I don't think there's been a single album, bro, that like Dave has put out where people thought it's trash. Because he takes his time and he makes sure everything is cued to the way that he wants it to be. And that's what makes him a great artist. All right, so we heard chapter 16, we heard Rain Dance, so we're gonna jump over to track 6, Selfish. See what he's talking about. Oh, he got the piano out. He got the piano out, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know how Dave gets when he's on that
What if I'm
piano.
selfish? What if I'm the reason behind it? What if I'm overprotected with family because of how mine is? What if I'm jealous? Maybe that's what's making me nervous. What if my effort of pulling you closer, pushing you further? What if I'm selfish? What if the reason they call me the greatest is also the reason that me and you living on different pages? What if I'm too much? What if I settled and I didn't fight? What if my fear of doing it wrong's the reason I haven't been doing it right? What if I'm selfish?
Hold on. He said, what if my efforts of trying to like bring you together is pushing you away? My fear of doing something wrong is not making me do it right. Listen, that line right there, I have so much fear of doing the wrong thing that I'm scared to do the right thing. Boy, listen, fear, especially when it comes to that resonates with so many people in the world, man. People are so scared of doing the wrong thing that like They don't even think to. Sometimes, man, listen. I'm not even gonna cut this out because I want to get this right. Hold on. Play that line back.
Fear of doing it wrong's the reason I haven't been doing it right.
My fear of doing it wrong is the reason why I haven't been doing it right. That line probably resonates with the entire world that's scared to do things, man. That's scared to take risks, whether it can be like to better their lives, to get that job that they always wanted to get, you know, to finally like move into like a different location that like they've been dreaming of, significant others, like repairing relationships with families. It could be anything, bro. Like, but you're so scared of like what the outcome is going to be that you don't even want to do it. And we all have been there, man. That single line right there. He just said one single line that the whole world is going through. The fear of doing it wrong, that you scared of doing it right. That's real right there, because we all have been through that. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Fear of doing it wrong's the reason I haven't been doing
it right.
What if I'm selfish? What if the kids just want to be kids and don't want to live in and out of the news and chill and don't even want to be rich? And what if I'm so self-centered that I don't even realize what I could miss? And what if
That's
I'm
real.
falling in the abyss? Maybe it's... Yeah. Maybe it's dark, maybe it's day, maybe it's too many nights in LA. Look at the house, it's sorry and still. All of the feelings we hid in the hills. Maybe it's you, maybe it's me, maybe the media or the provoking. Gave you my heart, I laid it bare. Funny you went and you poked it. What if it's better with me out of the way? What if it's better with me out of... Like what if it's better with me out of the way? What if I'm poison? What if I'm cancer? What if I'm dangerous and I'm wild? Look in my eyes, you're seeing a child. What if he's broken? What if he's scared? What if he's ostracized and vilified? See, peace is just an illusion. Ain't got a home, I live in confusion. What if I'm selfish?
Wow.
Forever, forever, forever. I manage the symptoms forever. You can love how you want. I know to give is no loss. But can you settle for a second and let go of your idea of heaven? I know it's a lot, but it might be all that I've got. I wanna throw myself in, snap off the mask. I wanna clone that sins and a love that lasts. I wanna skate away.
Bro, Dave and James is a cold duo. They're a nice duo.
I wanna give you my life, or at least something to cherish. But what if I'm selfish?
I've done a lot of things I regret, like announcing our split on a text. Don't know why, but I still buy gifts for my ex. Watching the stories to see if she checks. I'm a mess, I don't know if my head's in a game. She
Dave. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna let it play out. I'm gonna let it play before I get my 2 cents.
Or at least something to cherish. But what if I'm selfish?
I've done a lot of things I regret, like announcing our split on a text. Don't know why, but I still buy gifts for my ex. Watching the stories to see if she checks. I'm a mess, I don't know if my head's in a game. She told me don't mention her name, I'm suggesting the same. I'ma get through the pain, wanna see the sunshine, gotta get through the rain. Bag full of trauma, I left on the train. I'm ashamed for the days that I said that I changed. I'm a cheat, sat in a therapist chair crying like a baby in the middle of a Harley street. Like I'm fighting a sickness that I can't beat, I'm this low. And then I go mad, reflection telling me I'm just like my dad. And this white woman telling me it ain't so bad. Middle of my sentence, she cut me off like, sorry David, we don't have any more time. The appointment till 4 and it's 3:55, bro. I feel like she wouldn't even care if I died. Man, I tried all this therapy shit, man, I tried all this therapy shit, bro. I know, wouldn't even say I'm depressed, but I'm low in the Grove, the casino and Edgware Road. I've got too many sins to atone, and a voice in my head like, at this point, bro, you should have been rich, like, at this point, bro, you should have had kids, like, at this point, should have built you a life, like, look around you, don't you feel you're behind, like, look around you, don't you feel you're behind, like, look around you, don't you feel like, what if I never find love? Don't know if it's scarier, the four of us two together or being alone. I'm so used to being alone. What if I'm somebody nobody wants? What if I'm damaged, or what if I waited too long and I'm old on me? What if I'm cold on me? What if I cut off the hand that I hold on me? What if I'm rapidly spiraling, tired and jaded? Or what if I'm faded? Or what if anxiety's growing inside me, that I might have left all my besties behind me? Or what if I'm scared as I touch 27 that you don't appear in my idea of heaven? Or what if what if I'm selfish?
Damn. See? And I'm glad I let it play out, man. So Dave already feeling like, Dave just turned 27 and he felt like he's already done been through so much. And honestly, he has been. He has been. But like, bro, like he ain't even touched 30 yet and he's already having these type of thoughts. That's deep. He said he tried the therapy shit and it didn't even work. He said he's out here trying to pour his heart out to his therapist about like all of the trauma and the pain, especially with his ex that he was trying to move on from. The therapist didn't even care. She's like, look, you got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes. And then I'm gone. Like, that's crazy. And it's crazy, especially with therapy, because I hear like so much bad things about it, like how like they genuinely don't care. Because I mean to them it is a job because it is their job, but like it's almost like they pretend that they care even though that they don't. And you paying them all of this money to like try to get them to help you with whatever it is that you're going through, and like they just don't care. Like, that's nuts. Because I heard it when I was reacting to Joyner Lucas. Like, again, they wasn't caring what he was going through with his family. So like it's yeah, man. Some therapists just don't really care at all. They just like, look, you want me to listen to more of your story? That's like another $100. like it's crazy. But he said, but the stuff that he was talking about with his ex, he said, look, he checking his stories to see if she checked to see that he looked at the story. Like, that's crazy. Because again, we've done that before. We've definitely done that. Because whether it's the guys or the girls, like on Instagram, people post stories for a certain person to see. Every time, whether it's the guy doing it or it's the girl doing it. Like they might post certain stories because they're looking for that certain person to look to see if they're going to like swipe up and check it out all the time. Hey, look, it's always subliminals when it comes to stories, man. It's always subliminals. It's made for that one person, and they want to see if that one person is going to see it every single time. It never fails, especially with Instagram stories. It never ever fails. So look, man, we all been there, but you can tell he was really, really, really in love with his ex. He was really in love, man. When you truly in love, he was so in love he had to go to therapy just for him to get over her. And it be like that, man, because and that's how it should be, like in the sense of when you with your significant other, you should like give your all to them. Now, if they don't give their all back, I mean that's on them. But in the end, they lost a good person, and they gonna feel the repercussions later. Because when it comes to love, it's always you never know what you had until it's gone once y'all break up. And then the person that didn't know what they had, they start to feel it eventually. And that's the karma right there. But dang, Dave going through it, boy. All right, we got my 27th birthday. This is a long one, too. Let's see what he's talking about.
Look, white fish on the coast of the Caribbean. My life is a film, hero and villain. I'm playing both in a script worthy of Spielberg or Christopher Nolan. Reading a constant overachieving. I know I ain't as rich as them people with old money, but I didn't know money. They mocked me online for speaking up on all of our issues and being vocal the shit that I see on socials. But how can I stay silent when I'm out in Barbados, white people mistreating locals? The villa in Jamaica, but it's owned by the Chinese. Head to the...
No, he did not bring that up. I'm out in Barbados where the white people are mistreating locals. Now, I don't know if that happened in Barbados, but y'all remember when it went viral all over TikTok. I think like it was some people that was in, I don't know if they were in Barbados or if they were in Jamaica, but like remember like when that giant storm was going on, and then they was just treating like so many people with disrespect, man. It was crazy. Like it went viral all over TikTok because people record everything nowadays. When he brought that up, it made me think about that, man. because that was a pivotal talking point for a good little minute while they was going through that storm, which I'm glad that they was able to get over. But I just remember that time. That was crazy.
And being vocal with the shit that I see on socials, but how can I stay silent when I'm out in Barbados, white people mistreating locals. The villa in Jamaica, but it's owned by the Chinese. Head to the right beach and they're charging us 5 each. They say the Caribbean paradise, like why leave? But how can I be silent when there's blood on the pine trees? Most of us would sacrifice our soul for the right fees. Before I find love, I'm just praying I find peace. Before I find love, I'm just praying I find peace. You know what I believe? I don't know if I handled it well. It's fuck Coca-Cola, did I stop drinking Fanta as well? I can see the blood on the lyrics I write for myself. I cried about slavery, then went to Dubai with my girl. Surely I ain't part of the problem, I lied to myself. Jewels that my people died for are a sign of my wealth. My work is a physical weight on my life and my health. The last couple years feel like I've been inside on a shelf. I just phoned Sench and I said you inspired myself. I don't feel a spot of jealousy inside of myself. But when I'm all alone, I won't lie, I question myself. Am I self-destructive? Am I doing the best for myself? I know I love music, but I question the rest of myself. Like why don't you post pictures, or why don't you drop music, or why not do something but sitting and stressing yourself? 10 years I've been in the game and I won't lie, it's getting difficult.
Why don't you post pictures? Why don't you do it? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Instead of just sitting down stressing yourself. Golly. Dave, bro. Why did you have to say that, bro? Why did you have to say that, Dave? That's exactly how I felt. When I took that break from YouTube, when I took this little break, well, it wasn't little. When I took the break from YouTube, man, last year, and I was gone, and everybody was like, now when I was gone, I was gone. It wasn't like I was gone and I was like active on like everything else. Like I wasn't active on Instagram. I wasn't active on YouTube. Like I damn near wasn't really active on social media for real. If I'm being honest, I really wasn't. I don't know. I'm trying to think, what was I doing? I was doing school, but other than that, I really wasn't doing much. I don't even know why I took the break, to be honest with you. I really don't know why I took that break. But like Dave said, I for sure was stressing myself, man, because I'm like, I know they probably wondering, Zanny, where did you go? Zanny, where you at? Blah, blah, because I did just up and just disappear, man. And hearing Dave say that, bro, it just made me just think about that. And I'm so sorry that I left y'all, bro. And I'm not going to do that again. Or if it does happen, I will let you guys know. But believe me, I'm not leaving anytime soon. But it just made me think about that, man, because I for sure was stressing myself while I was going. I'm like, dude, film something, upload something, at least have like 10, 12, 15 videos ready or something. Like, I don't know, man. It's just hearing him say that is just so ironic, because I had so many moments last year of like those type of thoughts. Like, why are you sitting up here stressing yourself, stressing your supporters? Like, dude, you know they probably messaging you right now saying like, where the hell are you? So it's just so crazy just hearing them say that, because I was thinking that for the longest last year. And man, I cannot believe he said that. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's almost like a full circle moment that I just had. Like, this is completely off the record. This is like a full circle moment that I just had. That's crazy that he said that.
I don't do something but sitting and stressing yourself. 10 years I've been in the game and I won't lie, it's getting difficult. This shit used to be spiritual. We don't need no commentators, we can leave that to the sports. Just listen to the music, why do you need somebody's thoughts? And some of it constructive, but the most of it is forced. And why we counting the numbers, how the music make you feel? I'm just being real. White fish on the coast of the Caribbean, my life is a film. Hero and villain, I'm playing both in a script worthy of Oscar and Hollywood nominations. I'm throwing money at women in different denominations and killing the conversation. All them people told me, keep grinding, be patient. It's weird being famous, trying to navigate the spaces. Feel like a celebrity, but you ain't on the A-list. And you never drop, so you ain't really on the playlist. But your fans love you, you can see it on their faces. America feels so close that you can taste it. 2017 was trying trying to make it to the Rangers. 2025, I'm trying to make it to the Grangers. How do I explain me and my soulmate are strangers that we've already met and I've known her for ages? How do I explain because I'm running out of pages? How do I explain South London and its dangers? Can't recall the last time that we was all together, but all I can remember the Olympics was in Beijing. Moved to Dubai, that's for the taxes that they take in. Or moved to Qatar, feel the breeze on the beach. But how can I explain to my kids that it's fake win? Free but I'm broke, have me feeling like I'm caged in. How do I explain £2 got you 8 wings? How do I explain my ops lost but we ain't win? Girls I'm around had surgery on their hips. How do I explain that I love her the way she is?
Right?
How do I explain my feelings on having kids? That it wasn't what it was, but it is what it is. How do I explain my niggas are in the hood and they don't ask for nothing even though they know they could? Cause they rather trap, rob and get it on their own. How do I explain these messages on my phone? I just got a call, my girl sitting in the car and it says Surge, but Surge with us in the car. I know I might sound like a villain from afar. How do I explain that my mechanic is a chick? Or why is she calling me when I don't even own a whip? Because my license is revoked.
His license got revoked? Nah, bro, this is 8 minutes, bro. This is 8 minutes of Dave. We're like halfway through this right now. This is 8 minutes of Dave pouring his heart out right now. Y'all don't understand. The man is pouring his heart out for 8 minutes. He said, look, I'm thinking about moving to Dubai because of the taxes that they have, man. And I heard England taxes, boy, what is it, like 50% that they take? Because I know like the footballers, you know, like Mo Salah and them, you know, making like a cool 20 million a year. And they just taking like half that. It's crazy. It's crazy. And you know, in Dubai, I think they only take like what, 1%. So like, it makes sense. And he said even if I was thinking about moving to Dubai, even though I'm free, I'm feel like I'm caged in. My boy Dave is a poet, dog. That man is a poet, man. It's crazy. That is crazy, bro. Protect Dave at all costs, man.
Call my girl sitting in the car and it says Surge, but Surge with us in the car. I know I might sound like a villain from afar. How do I explain that my mechanic is a chick? Or why is she calling me when I don't even own a whip? Because my license is revoked. I mean, how do I explain that I don't want to heal because my identity is pain? How do I explain? I mean, how do I explain? I went and hit the streets because I didn't want a boss. I ended up at work, I was barely getting paid. For someone that was 2 years above me in my age, I didn't even find it strange. I mean, how do I explain?
I didn't even get paid from somebody that was 2 years above me in my age. That's nuts. That's nuts right there. I wasn't even getting paid by somebody who's 2 years above me in age.
How do I explain? I mean, how do I explain? I went and hit the streets because I didn't want a boss. I ended up at work, I was barely getting paid. For someone that was 2 years above me in my age, I didn't even find it strange. I mean, how do I explain?
Everything's fine.
Man.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. 52 miles from Marseille, I'm in Miraval. 4 years, 17 days, I ain't been around. I can't lie, it even shocks me that I'm still around. I can't lie, it even shocks me how I'm living now. Staring at this Rachel Jones painting, and I'm sitting down. The last thing I drew was a weapon, I'm living wild. Turned 27, but I feel like I'm still a child. In this house out in central London, I can barely afford. 6 months sober, and I feel like I'm Dave again. Drinking all my pain and my sorrows away again. I got withdrawal symptoms, but they happen at ATMs. Next 2 years, I'll be looking at ATMs.
Withdrawal symptoms, but I'm talking about ATMs. Then I'll be looking at ATMs. Oh my gosh, bro. The lyrical genius, bro. The lyrical genius. And then the withdrawal symptoms, because he's talking about with ATMs and then with the drinking and telling you, bro. Lyrical wizard.
Shocks me how I'm living now. Staring at this Rachel Jones painting, I'm sitting down.
Ow.
The last thing I drew was a weapon, I'm living wild. Turned 27, but I feel like I'm still
Still
a
a
child.
child.
In this house out in central London, I can barely afford. 6 months sober and I feel like I'm Dave again. Drinking all my pain and my sorrows away again. I got withdrawal symptoms, but they happen at ATMs.
ATMs.
Next 2 years, I'll be looking at ATMs. Who's the best artist in the world? I'm saying Thames. Maybe James Blake or Jim on the day, depends. Let's see who quits now, we ain't getting paid again. Yeah, I'm just here drinking liquor by myself. Is my music just becoming a depiction of my wealth? Never trust a girl whose lock screen's a picture of herself. I had to learn that shit myself. Now I'm sitting by myself with no girl. Like shit, I really did this to myself. 27 and I'm terrified of living by myself. Cause there's a kid inside myself I haven't healed. And me and him debate each other. I can't love myself. I'm made from two people that hate each other. My parents couldn't even save each other, made each other unhappy. Used to be excited by the block, but size doesn't matter. You supplying it or not, sling a shot. I could've really killed a giant with a rock, but that's a life that I forgot. And my young boys are sliding over what? I don't know, cause I ain't spoke to him in time. Ain't afraid of getting older, scared of being left behind. And then I question, will I live my life and resent? Is anybody ever gonna take my kindness for strength? I gave Tisha the world, it weren't enough and then she went. Everybody's making content, but nobody's content. Safe space, can I vent? It crept up.
Everybody's making content, but nobody is content. Let that sink in. Everybody is making content, right? The whole world's making content, especially in me and Dave's generation. In our generation, everybody's making content. Everybody is a content creator. It don't matter like what it is, like content wise. It could be content, you know, like being a YouTuber. Everybody watch Speed, everybody watch Kaisenat, so everybody want to be Twitch streamers. And like I'm Dante and all of them, so everybody want to be Twitch streamers. People want to, you know, be social media influencers. So like you got Instagram models, you know, like people trying to get paid on X. So everybody like, you know, tweeting a lot because of Elon. And then, you know, you got OnlyFans creators and stuff like that too. But everybody in that whole entire realm label themselves as content creators. Ironically, content creators. But nobody is content though. And that's real. Everybody's content creators, but they're not content because they always feel like they're not doing enough. They feel like they want to do more. They feel like it's so much. It's just crazy how content nowadays has become so saturated. Like, and it's crazy because you would think, like looking at like some of our favorite content creators, like I grew up watching the Rad Brad, which is like a gamer. I mean, everybody knows who the Rad Brad is, the king of freaking walkthroughs for gaming. And I think about like when he started back in like 2009, and of course KSI as well, because he started around that time too, like 2009, 2010. And then you think about how everybody was discovering how YouTube was. Corey X Kenshin as well. Everybody was discovering like what YouTube was back then. And then, you know, like it started to get a little bit more saturated once everybody realized how YouTube works. And then when I created this channel back in like what, 2021, I think, I was thinking like, man, I know the reaction scene, doing reactions is like so oversaturated because I know like everybody's doing it. Because I told you, I tell this story every now and then. Like what inspired me to make this channel was I was sitting down one day and I was watching Americans react to UK music. Ironically, like how I'm doing right now. But at the time, nobody that I watched, nobody could understand UK slang. And I'm over here watching it. I'm listening to the music whenever like they had it playing. And I understood it perfectly. And keep in mind, before I created this channel, I had never listened to UK music, I don't think ever in my life. But again, like I said, I got family that's like Caribbean and stuff like that. So like I could like understand the slang pretty well. So like I understood it like immediately. And plus my dad watched football and he had me watching it back when I was in middle school. So I understood soccer. I understood all of the references. So I caught it immediately. So I'm like, wait a minute. So they don't understand it, but I understand it. So this is, I'm like, bro, this is, I can do this. And that's exactly the reason why I created this channel. But and that goes to show you, because like everything, but going back to my initial point that I was on, everything is like so saturated though. And that's why that's why like people are like not content, because it's so much going on. Like it's so many trends, it's so many just different things that just keep on going on. So nobody's ever going to be content, but they're all content creators. So it's crazy. It's crazy how he pieced that together. But let's go.
And then I question, will I live my life and resent? Is anybody ever gonna take my kindness for strength? I gave Tish to the world, who weren't enough, and then she went. Everybody's making content, but nobody's content. Safe space, can I vent? It crept up. My girl cheated on me when I was next up. It made me want it even more, man, it's messed up. I'm still walking around a veil with my chest out. I don't wanna leave my house because I'm stressed out. You done me dirty and you didn't even tell a lie. It ain't about what you said, it's what you left out. My whole life I've been feeling like I'm left out. If you fuck another girl, she say you cheated on her. And if she fuck another man, she say she stepped out. And if you ask,
oh my gosh, bro. No, bro. Dave, listen, bro. Dave is one of those people where like he just sits in the shadows and he observes everything. I swear. He is one of those people where he sits in the shadows, but he observes everything of what's going on. Because if that's not the truth, I don't know what is, bro. Everything that the guy does, and again, it's always in our generation. Everything that the guy does is wrong. But everything that the girl does can be justified. It is crazy. It is freaking crazy, man. Like, how? And then even though they're in the wrong, they find a way to throw the blame back on us, even though they're in the wrong. They be like, well, but you shouldn't have done that. I know I shouldn't have done it, but it's all your fault. Because remember what you did 3 years ago? What you did 3 years ago is what made me do this today. And we're like, 3 years ago? It was 3 years ago. But they find a way to throw it back on you. That's the moral of the story. And it's crazy. He just said, look, I cheat on a girl. Now I'm the bad guy. She cheats on me though with somebody else, and I didn't cheat on her. She just said she stepped out and something happened. Like, it's crazy. Oh my God. Bro, take a shot for every time I said that's crazy, because it honestly is.
I don't wanna leave my house because I'm stressed out. You done me dirty and you didn't even tell a lie. It ain't about what you said, it's what you left out. My whole life I've been feeling like I'm left out.
Yes.
If you fuck another girl, she say you cheated on her. And if she fuck another man, she say she stepped out. And if you asking about Dave, they say the best out. Yeah. And I survived all these errors, cause I barely made any. I'm just speaking how I feel. Yeah. Fucked up speaking how I feel. Recording to the morning, I ain't even had a meal. I dropped Joni home and fell asleep behind the wheel. Driving at 100 an hour, I switched gears. I ain't spoke to 169 in 6 years. Woo! Don't even get me started on this shit's weird. Call me what you want, but with music I'm sincere. You wanna know the reason it's taken me 4 years? It's not cause I'm surrounded by yes men and sycophants. It's cause I'm with producers and people that give a damn. It's me who's gotta carry the pressure, I live with that.
I told you.
All I thought about is the song we could give the fans when I was out there getting stood up by artists I'm bigger than. I don't want no girls around when my nieces they visit, man. They might see the way that I'm living, I figured that. I wanna be a good man, but I wanna be myself too. And I don't think that I can do both, so I can't let her too close. It hurts, but I'm still moving. Feel like it's me versus me, and I'm still losing.
You know what's funny? I was reading a tweet yesterday. I think it was literally yesterday. I was reading a tweet. So, you know, like how as guys, like how we go ghost when it comes to relationships, like, you know, like when you feel like, because I basically the post, I'm gonna just summarize it because like I don't want to like, you know, take too much of y'all time, because like we gotta, I know, like I don't know, I just feel like I ramble on a lot, but no, but like all jokes aside, the post is basically saying guys at a certain age feel like they're not doing enough. It's like they go ghost in relationships, and basically this girl said that like she had that happen to her. The guy said he wasn't doing too much, and I mean he's like he wasn't doing enough. He said he wasn't doing enough. So he had to go focus on himself because he was feeling like insecure. And she said that like he ended up not really like doing a lot. And it just makes me think, bro, like we always feel like we don't really do the most. Like as guys, like we get to a certain age and we look at ourselves and we're like, damn, we're almost 30, or damn, we're almost 40. Like, what have we done at this point? Like, we're about to be 40 in like 3 years or something like that. Like, what have we done? And I don't know. It's just something about that. I've always wondered that, man. Just like we always feel that way at some point in our lives. Like we never feel like we've done enough. Or even when we do enough, we still feel like we didn't do enough. That's just how we are, I guess. But just hearing Dave talk about that, it's just crazy. Because, like, I think about that stuff, too.
When no girls around with my nieces, they visit, man. They might see the way that I'm living. I figured that I want to be a good man, but I want to be myself, too. And I don't think that I can do both, so I don't let her too close. It hurts, but I'm still moving. Feel like it's me versus me, and I'm still losing.
Me versus me, and I'm still losing.
Yo, my boy, it's Josiah. What you saying? You know, man, I had to check you on your fucking birthday, my boy. More life, my guy. Man, soon out. Don't even watch that. What are you saying, though, bro? I know you got space one of them 8-minute, 9-minute tracks to give man a shout out. Tell the people.
8-minute track right here, though.
The man already know what I was on. The man know my thing. Come on, bro. I know you got me. Alright, lastly, my sis, Tamar. I beg you check in with her, please. Make sure she's blessed. While I'm gone, make sure she's safe. Hey, soon home, my boy. Love.
Hey, congratulations, my boy. You made it onto the track. And it was on an 8-minute track, basically.
He feel marvelous. He robbed a man and he feel marvelous. Josiah, only 17, he got that dog in him. I used to see him at my church, it was his margin. We know this kid for kicking ball and he was hard. He could've made a professional, had a trial, we told him you got a chance. My God, we said the streets ain't nothing nice, he said let's see. He's trying to take a trip and put that to the test. He's trying to turn 4.5 into a 9. Divide that shit into decimals, make it stretch. First time I ever met him, I said he's blessed. But if he can't even keep it real with himself, I'm not shocked if he's lying to me. Ask my young boy what he's trying to be. And he don't want a good girl, he want a hoe. He don't want a good job, he want a gun. And he don't want a kick ball, he want a bar. And he don't want to make friends, he want a gang. And he don't want to stack bread, he want a bang. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray God guide him. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray he feel incredible. He's showing, man, he feel incredible. Josiah trapping 22 and 2, he's terrible. He wanna travel to the States, he's ineligible. Said he's a criminal, now he's doing numbers on his phone. Got youngers of his own, a Glock the man and bought him and a Russian of his own. He's got some pagans that he beefs, evading the police, been going crazy from the day he got released. Cause now he's in a Cali, we grab a leaf, cocaine, Hennessy, robberies, bank fraud, OT, enemies. He fuck with Aaliyah, fuck Elisa, Stephanie, and he got some cases we don't know if he can ever be. And he look at us like we some people he could never be. We should've never made our youngest hold at 17. All I ever wanted was for you to be a better you. All I ever wanted was for you to be a better me. Fuck about salary, just side smoking celery. Started recreationally, but now they do it medically. It's weighing on me, that shit weighing on me heavily. I think about it regularly. Josiah's in the jailhouse, in penitentiary, and charges that were meant for me. Facing 10 potentially, but he was just protecting me.
Wait, is this the same Josiah that was on the last track? Don't tell me this is the same Josiah that was on the last track. Cause he said Josiah, and Josiah literally was on that. Don't tell me that's the same dude. If that's this, and he said check up on my sister. Don't tell me that's the same Josiah, bro. If that's the same Josiah, that's crazy. That's crazy if that's the same dude. Man, nah, bro. Don't tell me that's the same dude.
In penitentiary and charges that were meant for me. Facing 10 potentially, but he was just protecting me. Before you think to step to me, just know my youngin' next to me, and God knows. He don't want a good girl, he want a hoe. He don't want a good job, he want a gun. And he don't want a kick ball, he want a bar. And And he don't wanna make friends, he wanna gang. And he don't wanna stack when he wanna bang. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray God guide him. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray.
That's crazy. Man, I pray that that's not the same guy. I really do. And you can hear the disappointment, bro, and the sadness in Dave's voice. Like he really felt that like he failed as a friend and as a brother. But that hurts though, like, and that goes to that saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, man. He don't want a good girl, he want a hoe, he don't want to play ball, he don't want to better his life, he want to gang bang, hang with the wrong crowd and do whatever and basically do all of the wrong things. That's crazy. And you can tell, man, Dave he just feels like a failed friend, bro. Like he honestly felt like he should have done more. You can hear it in his voice. He really wished he could have done more for his friend, man. Man. All right, track 9, y'all. Fairchild.
Yeah. She was 24. Last week told me something you can't be ready for. I'm on the death of our innocence. I'm on the death of her innocence. Let the Henny pour. Some weeks ago she was in a cab. I felt sick to my stomach, cause when I listened back, driver was acting all forward. I should've drawn a line. She wasn't worried about it. It happens all the time. All the time, said it happens all the time. A little conversation, that's just all it is. Ask a couple questions and he'll call it quits. He ain't even have to ask her where she lives. She was headed to this venue with a couple friends, and I was working late, said I'd collect her when the party ends. She got into this no phone party. You know the ones where guys have their phones and all the women there don't. I threw one of them last week, so I don't wanna speak. And when I think about this shit, it cuts deep. You see, Tamar, she like my little sis. So when I asked her to explain to me the story, she said this. I caught a vibe with a guy and then from the off, but something was off. Offered me pills and offered me shots and off of my head. Couldn't even say if I was sober or off of my head. I could have danced for days, wouldn't have been no surprise. But let's have a good night. They turn to have a good night when all the men start drinking, and then they feel entitled to more than opinions. You know how that goes, a man come to the girls like, fucking, let me get your snap in it. Add me back in it, fucking, what? What you doing after this? What you want? What's wrong? Why are you moving so stiff? Come back to the AP, what friend, what? Don't worry about her, you ain't her dad, that's long. I follow her home, call her a cab and what? I feel like I seen you before, what? You from Bex, you know Thames, fucking. Are you getting back to ends and I ain't saying that's weird? But it kinda is, she busy throwing up, he's trying to take her to the crib. But that's the culture of the club, right? All games fair, and if she don't like it, why she there? These times she just wanna go home.
That's crazy.
She don't wanna go alone with no battery on her phone, and all her friends are trying to stay. Cause they're going to somebody's after party in a house that's out of the way, and then she blacked out. She was gonna leave with them, but something felt off and then she backed out. When I heard about the time she tried to make her home alone, she said,
At Archway, I got out the car. It's quiet and I'm walking up this long hill. Faint sound, cold chills. I swear I just heard a familiar voice. Inside of the club, outside of the club. Was it that first cab? I swear I know the voice. Think fast, that's my only choice. He's coming up, I hear him running up. I ran and I tripped, I fell and I buckled. My belt in a buckle, my keys in my knuckles. He's grabbing my hair, I'm screaming to stop. I'm hitting him hard, it's turning him on. The burning,
that's crazy.
Gone. My body is so cold, I'm frozen in fear. Accepting my fate, his hands on my waist. I think that I threw my keys in his face. I ran and he chased. I stumbled on a group of 3 that were leaving. I ran towards them, didn't notice that my feet, they were bleeding. And that's when I called, praying that you be there recording. The only person that I know who's up at 3 in the morning. I sound mad, but if you ain't a girl, I guess you don't know the feeling of watching what you wear because you're worried about making it home. Walking with your phone to your ear and you ain't on the phone. Can't walk on the same side of the pavement alone. Everyone's a fucking good guy and they're making it known, but I'm just making it known that if you ain't a girl, I guess you don't know the feeling of checking the child lock or seeing the air tag. A 5-minute walk home feeling like 5 miles. Maybe if these people would police our cities where they police our bodies, then maybe fucking hell. Maybe every woman that I know wouldn't be stuck as well. Danger doesn't look like no killer in a mask. It looks like that flirty cab driver and guys that feel entitled cause you're standing in their section. Short-tempered men, the ones that struggle with rejection. I knew a girl called
That's crazy. Nah, bro. And it's sad that stuff like that still happens in today's society. It is sad as hell to see that stuff still, that girls have to go through that, man. It's honestly scary it's scary, man, being a girl. Especially like she just said, she described the whole situation of what was going on, man. And clubs nowadays, clubs are even more scary than it was before, man, because all you got is just put yourself like going through a girl's perspective, man. Like close your eyes and just picture yourself as a girl walking into a club, man. Like it can, whether you with your friends or you by yourself, man. Like just close your eyes and like just walk. But you're a girl. You're not a guy. You're a girl. It's so scary, man, because you got a whole bunch of sleazy guys all around you with just bad intentions. Bad intentions, man. You got to be careful where you put your drink at, because if you leave your drink isolated at the bar, somebody might probably slip some drugs in there and make you feel lightheaded, and they carry you out. And it's, man, listen, dog, listen. She just described the whole entire scene of what she had to do to try to hopefully get away. We didn't even finish the story yet, but she had to describe what she had to do just to get away for a little bit from her attacker. Like, it's crazy. And men, when girls say no, they so drunk, they so out of their freaking minds. They think like stop playing, you know you want me, all that type of stuff. Like, no, man. And that's why they always have to emphasize no means no, especially when it's coming from a woman's mouth. Like, no means no. And that goes for anything, you know? So, and it's sad, man, that women still have to go through this bullshit to this day. Because it's not fair. It's not fair, man. So many women fall victim to this shit like every single year. Every single year, man. Niggas never learn a lesson. They never learn their lesson. It's fucking crazy, man. Like man, like the world just need a giant detox. Like, for real. Because, like, what the hell are y'all doing?
Cab driver and guys that feel entitled because you're standing in a section. Short-tempered men, the ones that struggle with rejection. I knew a girl called that was in so deep she thought violence was affection. I know some women wouldn't want a man's help because so many of them want the same reward for their protection. Danger doesn't look like no killer in a mask.
Right, and that's why they don't want help. Cause just when a woman thinks that she's free from one attacker, now the dude's like, well, I saved you. How about I get a little something for my troubles? Like nigga, what? Like, it's crazy. It is crazy, man. It's crazy.
I know some women wouldn't want a man's help because so many of them want the same reward for their protection. Danger doesn't look like no killer in a mask. It looks like that kid in the group chat that jokes about, and he won't ever stop because there's no one to correct him. And he might even do it because the system will protect him. Algorithm gonna find some people just like him. They hate women too, okay, yeah, fuck it, let's connect him. Homicidal, femicidal shit when they're suggested. Somebody just asked you on a date, it was your dentist. He just went downstairs and got your number from reception. Used to be nice, said I remind him of his little girl. 2 weeks later, he wants a sexual connection. Danger doesn't look like no killer in a mask. Even talking to women hunted down by the people they say reported to. Honestly, I wouldn't have the solitude or fortitude. Try and humanize you, she could be somebody's daughter, you. As if that's the reason that them fellas shouldn't slaughter you. God forbid that they offend the people you're belonging to. Objectify you just the way I do in every song. Tomorrow was never wrong. Can't trust guys, she never lied. No men aside, the femicide, the cat calls, the long stares, the kind words, the lines blurred. Call her out. Impersonator, who know a victim, don't know a perpetrator. Am I one of them, the men of the past? You catcalled, I spoke in the bars. I'm complicit, no better than you. I told stories of, got sit on the fence. That's hardly an option. You either part of the solution or part of the problem.
Right? Real. Part of the solution or part of the problem. That's a fact. Man. And that's why Dave and Fredo are like the two most real UK UK artists, man, in the game right now. Cause you had Dave not only talk about it, but give a woman's testimony basically on the song about what she had to go through after going to a club that she thought she was going to have a good time with her friends. Come to find out, that was not the case at all. And then in Dave's, not Dave, my bad, not Dave, and Fredo's iconic worldwide daily W, his first one, not his second one, but his first one, where he was talking about, when shot is getting more than a raper's case, how can I abide by the law or what the label says or something like that? I think he said something like that. But still, again, he's saying that shooters are getting more time than rapers. Why? I mean, yes, I understand killing somebody, but raping somebody is just as bad, or if not worse. So that's what I'm saying, man. Like you got two of the most lyrical and highly influential UK artists talking about this stuff, man. Because that's just how and it's a shame that they have to talk about it every time. That's the thing. That's because you would think that people will get this stuff through their heads, but they don't. Think about it. You turn on the news every single time, and you see 5 dead, 10 dead. A mother and father was shot. You know, like a 2-year-old was run over and killed by a drunk driver. Like, you see all of this shit every time, man. And you just really sit up here and wonder, when will the world learn? When will they finally get it through their heads, bro? Like, this is the shit that you should not be doing. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. I got no other comments on that, man. No other comments. Just gonna move on to the next track. That's crazy. The boy who played the harp, y'all.
Yeah, I sometimes wonder, what would I do in the next generation? In 1940, if I was enlisted to fight for the nation, or in 1960, if I had to fight for the rights of my people and lay down my life on the line so my grandkids could live a life that's peaceful, would I be on that? Would I be front line? That's what I'm thinking. If I was alive in the 1912 and the Titanic and it was sinking, who am I saving? Am I fighting women and children, or am I waiting? I wonder, what would I do in the next generation? Battle of Kabbalah, if they captured me for the sake of my father. Would I stand on my honor like Hussein did and tell them to make me a martyr? Would I get smarter, forgive my oppressor, stick to the creed? If I got locked inside like Nelson Mandela but never was freed, I see a white man dance to rumba, ain't studied Patrice Lumumba, but get on the stage and sing like Sumba, la ja 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 Sumba. Fuck it, I wonder, what would I do in the next generation? Would I fight for justice? Is it the reason my mum named me David? How can you be king? How can you be king? Don't speak for the people. Them man try draw me out and compare like me and these niggas are equal. I'm a black man and this bozo saying my music's socially conscious, while the man them trolling responses. This world's gone totally bonkers. I sometimes wonder, what would I do in the next generation? But I'm knowing the answer, cause what am I doing in this generation? Afraid to speak, I don't wanna risk in my occupation. We got kids under occupation. Our parents, they wouldn't get that.
Afraid to speak because I'm in my occupation. He's saying, look, I got it. He basically said I gotta be PR trained. I can't talk about everything because I don't wanna like lose certain things, certain following, certain people, certain sponsorships, or and a lot of people be like that too, man. Like where they got their own opinions formulated, but they scared to speak on it because it's gonna ruin certain relationships that they have, like just with different things that they tied into. So yeah.
Generation, but I'm knowing the answer, cause what am I doing in this generation? Afraid to speak, I don't wanna risk in my occupation. We got kids under occupation. Our parents, they wouldn't get that. The people that died for our freedom spoke on justice, couldn't accept that.
Right.
I talk about the money in all my accounts, so why don't I speak on the West Bank?
Right.
Remember, growing up prejudiced, the damage 7/7 did. Extremists and terrorists. I was afraid of the Taliban. Can't speak out on illegal settlers now. I'm afraid of a shadow ban. What?
Ooh, shadow bans sneak up on you too, though. That's the thing. Shadow bans, you don't even know that you get shadow banned. That's a scary thing. It just pops up on you. You know, like when you try to like post something, say something, whatever, but it's not reaching the audience that you thought that like you normally reach. Shadow bans creep up on you like crazy. And you know, it's nuts that I'm reacting to this the day after Martin Luther King Day. I'm just thinking about that. Like, I couldn't have picked a better time to react to this than the day after Martin Luther King Day, because it's really hitting.
The damage 7/7 did. Extremists and terrorists. I was afraid of the Taliban. Can't speak out on illegal settlers now. I'm afraid of a shadow ban. What would I do in the next generation? Critiquing African leaders for selling our country's natural resources to the West for peanuts. If they don't hear, they'll feel us. I question what I'm alive for. And can you say you're alive if you ain't got something you're willing to die for? What am I willing to die for? What am I doing in this generation? I get in my head sometimes. I feel like I'm in despair. That feeling of total powerlessness. I get that sinking feeling that good ain't defeating evil. I put their pain on vinyl, but feel like that shit ain't moving a needle. Retweeting people, raising awareness. In all fairness, ain't gonna bring Chris back to his parents, but there's no other option. It's a process, gotta stand and protest. Cause they want man silenced, cause they want man dead, or they want man hopeless. In the next generation, I spoke with my ancestors in the night and I showed them. They spoke with tears in their eyes for the brothers they lost and said it was progress. How can it be progress? I asked them, confused, disgusted. They said, David, just so you could fight this, you know how much suffering touched us. And you got a chance. We come from a time and a place where you couldn't get justice. Had to find peace in the fact that we all answer to the one that we trust in. And in our generation, we did do peaceful protests just like you. Burnt buildings just like you. Did boycotts just like you. Sat in a...
Bro, what's so freaking crazy, bro? Not only was it Martin Luther King Day yesterday, I was literally listening to freaking Black by Dave. I kid you not. You know what's crazy? Imagine if Dave really was born back like during MLK and Malcolm X. Which side do y'all think Dave would be on? Do y'all think that he would be on MLK, or would you think he'll be team MLK, or would y'all think he'll be team Malcolm X? I don't know. I feel like Dave would be right in the middle, bro. I think he'll be right in the middle, bro, because he got his moments like about peace, but you can tell like when he gets real deep into like his roots and like where he comes from and like, you know, just the whole country of Africa. You can tell he got that Malcolm X feeling in him too. So I think Dave would be right in the middle, man, but I don't know. Because he got his moments where like he on MLK side, but boy, he can switch to Malcolm X quick. Let's go.
Did do peaceful protests just like you. Burnt buildings just like you. Did boycotts just like you. Sat in a hostel, powerless, did feel powerless just like you. And I know that it may sound strange, but we made some change and we're just like you. I know that you question your character. I know that you suffer in silence. I know that it don't feel right when you go to the club in Victoria Island. Cause how can you dance in a club there's 100 people begging outside it? I know the sins of your father. I know that you're desperate to fight them. So step in your purpose. Speak for your people, share your secrets, expose your emotions. You might not see, but there's people that need it, never demand it. And if God can grant it, manifest it and receive it. Your name is David, and that covenant's sacred. You got a promise, so keep it, deep it. That man talking the thing, but I bleed it. Man wanna speak on the scene, but I've seen it. Tried in the fire, but I get some anointed. Kano passed me the torch, I received it. God told me I'm the one, I believed it. Shout hollow man, cause he helped me achieve it. I'm the youngest of my brothers. Father, he's the burden on our mothers. Give these niggas money, see their colors. Don't mix me with them, I'm not the one. Grind and miss the summer when it comes. I'm Abraham, I sacrificed the son. Where I'm from, they sacrifice a son. Hold up, I ain't finished, I ain't done. My ancestors told me that my life is prophecy.
Yes.
And it's not just me, it's a whole generation of people gradually making change. They ain't a greater task. Shift that, make a name, make a start. They'll know what they're facing when they ask. With the will of David in my heart, the story of the boy who played the harp.
Yeah. What a way to end it, Dave. What a way to end the album, Dave. What a way to end the album, Dave. Yeah, man. Listen, bro. Looking back at our generation, man, like for just like the generation of black people, of Africans, what our ancestors had to go through, man, they went through mountains, and they didn't have the resources that we have today. They did not have the resources that we had today, man. So listen, they walked so that we can run. They crawled so that we can walk. Real talk. So now the power is in our hands. We're the youth now. We're the young generation now, man. So like Dave is saying, bro, like it's in our hands, bro, to make change. It's in our hands. We control our own destiny and we control our own fate. So, like I said, at the end of the day, man, if God wakes you up in the morning, he's telling you, look, you have another opportunity and another chance to go out there and be greater than you were the day before. And that's how you got to look at it, and that's how you got to do it, man. Shout out to freaking Dave, bro. Shout out to Dave, man. Like I said, he may take forever to drop these albums, but you can tell he puts his soul into these albums every single time. There is not a single Dave album where you can say it's trash. Why? Because the man locks in. He resonates with his audience. He says what needs to be said, and he does what needs to be done. Simple as that, man. Man, listen. Now that I heard the whole entire album, my favorite songs: History. I like Chapter 16 because I love that video with him and Kano. I gotta go with The Boy Who Played the Harp. And I gotta go with my 27th birthday. I think my 27th birthday might be my favorite song. If I had to pick one song off of this album that's like truly my favorite first listen, I think I gotta go with 27th birthday, man. Because the stuff that he was saying in there, I didn't think he was gonna go that hard, bro, for 8 minutes, man. He went non-stop for like the first 4 to 5 minutes. Non-stop. And that's what I love, man. Like, you can tell he had all of like that just energy that was just harvesting inside of him, and he finally just like let it all out, man. He had a lot to say, and he definitely said it. So, and I respect that about Dave, man. He speaks his mind. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. He lets y'all know what it is and what's going on. If there's some BS is going on in the world that he doesn't like, he's going to address it. And that's what I love about him. So yeah, I gotta say, if I had to pick one song that I really love off of this album, it's my 27th birthday. But other than that, History, Chapter 16, 27th birthday, and The Boy Who Played the Harp. I love those songs. Like I said, I love how he started the album, and I loved how he finished the album. If y'all made it this far though, comment down below what was y'all favorite song or songs off of this album, and let me know in the comment section what was y'all first impression as well when y'all first heard this album. Real talk, like let me know how y'all felt, man, because Dave is one of those artists where you can have a genuine discussion about. You know, you can finish the album and then you can just have like a whole conversation about it. So let me know how y'all felt about this album in the comment section, man. Like I said, I'm reacting to this right after Martin Luther King Day, so it's already hitting hard. So yeah, man. And Dave, like I said, he had a lot to say. He did what he needed to do, and I'm glad that I listened to this album. It took me a long time because I was away, but I made sure I went back and listened, and I'm glad that I did. But on that note, it's me, your boy Zanny. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace, I'm gone. Let's get it, man. We out. When I come back tomorrow, we listening to that new Dave track, and we going to tap into Fredo. But yeah, man, I'm going to just resonate on this album right now. I'm gone.